So I'm Liz, this is Naomi, this is my 13-month-old child. Today we're going to be doing a review over 3 Leapfrog toys that we have. The reason why we are doing this review is because I realized that as Naomi was growing up, I was buying more toys for her, but it was so hard to find reviews over toys. Like, I would only see ads from the brands, and obviously I don't, like, for me, I don't see that as the most dependable source to look for. I actually prefer seeing reviews from real moms, real parents, or people who actually have been using them. And so yeah, I hope that my review today will be able to help other parents out there to decide whether that Leapfrog toy is the right one for them or if they want to get something else instead. So there are 3 Leapfrog toys that we're going to review here today. We've got the house, we've got the spinning surprise turtle, and I've got the alphabet bus. Right, so they all come for different ages, but essentially once your kid hits 1 year old, they should be fine to play with these. So I think I will start with the spinning turtle. For the spinning turtle, it's meant for 9 months and above. When I first bought it, I bought it because it said that it would be good for music and it would help kids learn about shapes and colors and also numbers. But once I got it, I realized that it only has 2 musics, which is essentially when you press the knob on top. And but the good thing is that you can add the shapes inside. So if you see, you can add these in. You can add these in, right, into the holes that it's meant for. So if your kid plays with it, after a while, they'll know how to, they'll kind of figure out which shape goes into which. There you go, Naomi. You gonna pick it? And then, right? So each time she pops it in, go here, this one. Oops. There you go, this one. So each time she pops it in, it will give out the different sound. And yeah, that's it. So it will tell your child like the size, like, hey, it was a triangle, or hey, it was a square, and the color. So once you have popped all of it in, like how Naomi has done, you can essentially spin it and it goes out, and then it starts all over again. Apart from that, you have 2 music modes that you can do. It's this one here. And then there's one more. So these are the 2 musics it has. It has some phrases, I would say around 5 phrases, which is on the shape and the color and the numbers, which are on the shapes. Right, so this is for the spinning turtle. And then I actually got the bus with it at the same time. I was actually attracted to, Leapfrog's motto or key selling point, which was, education plus technology, help kids be educated be educated through technology. And so that's why I got the bus for her. For the bus, it's slightly different. If you can see, there's alphabets A to Z here, and she can press them. There's also 2 modes, so you can either make it super loud, which I have on at the moment, and then you have this spinner on top and some honks, and a puppy, the driver, right? So for this one, you can just spin it. It's just to kind of simulate them. I think one thing about the bus is that it only has 1 song, right? So if your kid is looking for a toy with, like, I don't know, 20 different types of music, or if they get bored super easily, then I don't know, this might not be the toy for your kid. Apart from that, there are modes. So if you can see, there's music, game, animals, and letters. But essentially, even when it sings, it's all the same song that you heard just now, just with different lyrics. So if it's like, let me set it to music, then it plays the music.
Anyone want to get up? This letter, guys. Touch it.
So for the game mode, what it does is that it will prompt your child saying that a letter wants to get off, and then they will name the letter like W, and so it's to prompt your kid to press W.
You did it.
And if your kid gets it right, then they'll say, "Hey, you got it right." Right? And then you have the honk. And you have this. So if you can see for the bus, what it does is one song, and then it tells your kid it prompts your kid to press different buttons. What she always does is press the honk. For some kids, they might not be very amused by it because they'll be like, it's only one song, I don't know what the rest is saying. So yeah, I think if I had a choice, would I have gotten this? Maybe not. Because she doesn't even seem to be very intrigued by the letters here. I don't know if it's because it's too small, but yeah. Okay, and the last, the third toy, which we have under Leapfrog, is the house. There's a few modes that you can play with it. So you have the opposites, or you have the day and night. So for day and night, it allows you to do like role playing. If you set it, so this is now set to day and night. And then what it does is, for example, if you switch it, so it says let's pretend it's lunchtime, or if it's night, right? And then you have this switch here, so that's like a switch. So yes, this is actually one of the, I would say she can spend at least 15 to 20 minutes on it, so I think that's a good thing. And if you press on this one, it reads like a super short story for them. And then it has a doorbell. It allows them to see their own reflection when they look around. And this is the fridge, so if they open it, it prompts them to like, hey, where's the milk? Or you can move the milk around to look. If they can recognize that this is the milk, they can see the chicken, they can see the tomato, and they'll say like, hey, where's the eggs? So they can keep opening it up, so each time they open it up, they'll prompt them with something else. Alright, and this is the bathtub. This is supposed to be the faucet. In the olden days, this was kind of like the design they had, so, and I think they kind of stuck to that. But essentially now we have all different types of designs and so on, so I don't know if this is as relevant anymore, but at least they still have the sound which triggers them, right? And then this is which I showed you earlier, which is supposed to be when we need them to bed. It's they give them a story time. You have a switch here for the lamp, right? And that's for the daytime and night feature. Oh, and there's like one little last thing which she really likes. It's this one. It's here. Maybe you want to press this one? This one. Oh. So she used to really like the song. She used to like spend a lot of time just like pressing on these two just to like trigger the music out. But it's the same for this one. There's no music. There's only one music, which is essentially what I just said. The rest are more to prompts and phrases. But I would say that it's quite interactive in comparison to at least the bus. So yeah. So that's the 3 Leapfrog toys that we're having today for comparison. I would say in terms of ranking, and I would rank them by how often she uses them and the duration she uses them at. It would be the house, and then it would be these ones. She kind of likes the shapes. And I would say that the bus is like our third choice. Yep, so that's it for now. Bye bye.